little sound check here. How's my sound doing? Yeah, sounds good. All right, guys. So we are back with more of the Face of the Franchise series. Our QB is not having the best year. The team is having a good year. The team around him is 4-0. But I think that the QB is en route to throw 30-30. Which is not a good accomplishment. Yeah, 12-10. Not good at all. He does have a good completion percentage, though, at 60%. So we're going to go ahead and continue this, pick this back up, and see if we can turn this boat around. I'm hoping that there's something wrong with my headphones, because I'm not hearing any sound at all. So I missed everybody. It's been a couple of days since I streamed. I've been spending a lot of time in GTA Online trying to make up all the money that was lost. And it is not working very well because the 3X events are gone. So I'm having to grind now. And grinding is a pain in the ass.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Okay, give me a second, because there is definitely something going on here.
EA Sports.
With the sound, I'm not getting any sound at all in my headphones. Give me just a second. There we go. That's much better.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he's going to be
That's going to be a holding, isn't it?
Penalty flag on the field.
Screw you. It seems like every time I break a big run, it's fucking holding.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, dude.
Before they work it across midfield. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I did not mean to throw it to him.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively.
Yeah,
make sure
Devontae's going to be a handful. He has been in every game so far this season.
And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Screw this. I'm going back to Devontae. He hasn't dropped anything all year.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I wonder how many people on my actual Twitter are going to be offended because when I posted up the notice that I'm streaming, I said ew after I was having to play for the Packers. I wonder how many Packer fans are going to get angry.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Adams.
Oh.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I figured I would take a shot.
Adams,
he's been catching everything I throw at him. Give it a shot.
Down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And inside the 20 before he's
Did he actually catch that?
It's a gain of 16 and a first down
he
for the
did.
green and gold.
Funchess actually caught that.
Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, he got hammered.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and 1 at the 1.
Stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly.
Oh, so close.
Right now, they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Oh, really?
And that play's not going to get him in as he stops right at about the line of scrimmage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they will score.
I will sneak that fucker in from the 1. Screw you.
It's their quarterback with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit.
Who talked shit though? Was there somebody on the field talking shit? Because I didn't hear them. I don't think. Plus, I can't hit people in this game. As sad as that is, I can't hit people in this game.
It's Brady.
And picked.
For Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. What a start defensively.
Oh, you posted come talk shit on your tweet. That's true. Yeah, I'm waiving that rule for people on Twitter. I'm waiving that rule for just today.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
I'm surprised he got anything, to be honest with you. They had him in the backfield.
Tackler a season ago in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 8. Caught on the right side.
Holding. Fuck you, offensive line.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Oh, roughing the passer. Really?
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
After the penalty, it's Jones.
Oh, at the one.
Get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That is the second straight time he's broken off a long run inside the red zone and got tackled at the 1.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
And Jones actually got in that time. Good.
To the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and
yeah, if you'd have missed that second one, I'd have cut your fucking ass.
Only spanning 3 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
All right, Bucks, you got to do something. Otherwise, this game is going to get out of hand quick.
A good one going. Finish things off.
Quick.
That's the only way you can get it done.
That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. And they
that was a nice play.
Across the 45.
About 30.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
All right, guys, I'm going to let this keep going on the defensive side. I will be right back.
All the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Jones.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And you want to talk about active hands. These guys, these defensive backs,
all right, and we're back.
Linebackers, they've had active hands.
Almost reminds me of those great basketball teams.
I come back right
really defend,
as...
And we talk about the length that they have and able to get their hands on balls.
What the fuck? Did it auto-play my offense?
That's what we're seeing here. Very difficult to get a pass into a receiver because there's always someone in the lanes.
No, they're just showing flashes. Okay.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last
They
drive
got
when
3.
they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
Neither one of the safeties pulled. Oh, he got hammered.
And he'll be taken down, but not
Roughing the passer
before they
again?
work it across midfield.
Y'all got to do something about those.
Well, we looked at each other right away.
Because you are giving me a whole bunch of free yards
And I
here.
always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's brought down, but not
That is a
before
second
he
catch
reaches the 8-yard
off to the
line.
right that I am very surprised they caught.
Pick up there, 26 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in.
Yep, the second he let that go.
Carlton Davis picks it. He's at the 50.
Is he going to go all the way? Because I think he is.
30. Past
Yes,
the 20.
he is.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
I know, that was really bad, right?
For the extra point.
Wow pretty much explains it.
And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field.
All right, let's try this again. This time without the fucking pick. Okay? Okay.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
God, the damn coach looked just now on the screen looked like Stephen Amell. That's funny.
Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football
Did he actually catch that? No.
He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Really?
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year. And they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal.
There we go.
Touchdown, Packers. Jarius Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Aren't we both?
Yeah. Now Crosby for the point after.
All right, I need to add 2 more of those and no more picks.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Okay.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup.
And I'm putting together my next contest or my next special event, by the way. It's going to take place in December. It's going to be tied to subscribers on the YouTube channel and subs on the Twitch channel. I'm going to combine them. And if I can get 50 total subscribers on YouTube and subs on Twitch, which I'm thinking that's going to be more subscribers on YouTube because that costs people nothing. It's absolutely free. But if I can get that 50 goal by, I'm going to say the 15th of December, no, the 10th of December to give me time to ship it out. But if I can get that done by the 10th of December, I will send out someone a copy of Cyberpunk 2077.
Seconds to go until halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady
unless, of course, they don't have a gaming system, in which case I'll just send them like a gift certificate for $100.
35-yard line. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Because there are people like Mayhem who don't have a PS4 or an Xbox, so, you know, giving away Cyberpunk 2077 wouldn't really matter to them. So, you know, if the winner doesn't have a game system or, you know, something like that, I'll just give them a gift certificate for, like, Walmart or something for $100.
Finds Howard complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to O.J. Howard.
The final shot before half.
The last time we had a contest like this, we actually hit the goal, and Lucifer got a free copy of Days Gone. So
we'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
So did you go pick it up, Vulcan?
Rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where you see the final score there. 21-17.
Detroit beat Jacksonville.
Final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Taylor Gabriel, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly,
Chargers
let's head
are
up to
winning.
the
That's
Twin
no
Cities
surprise.
to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory.
Okay, I got you.
30-9 was your final.
Wow. The Falcons
Meanwhile, in our
crushed
game,
poor
it's been a
Minnesota.
back and forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half?
It's been a back and forth first half. No, it hasn't. The score's like 20-3.
And Charles Davis.
Eat a dick, coach. So I've been struggling with something the last 3 or 4 days. Should I continue on only streaming the
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
GTA Online on the streaming character like once or twice a week? Or should I start playing exclusively on that stream character and just stream it whenever I'm playing it? I mean, there are obviously going to be times where Mayhem's asleep or Vulcan's asleep, but I mean, what do you guys think?
First to start the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
The good thing is, I mean, it comes with goods and bads, ups and downs. You know, like if I stream it all the time I'm playing it, and I'm playing it a lot, like a lot. If I do that, then there are going to be moments that the regular viewers are going to miss. Like, there are going to be things that are happening at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning when Mayhem's asleep. Like, you know, I might finish the CEO mission and be able to actually start doing car thefts. But the other side to that, if I'm streaming constantly, it won't take me nearly as long to get all this shit done. You know?
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And I suppose on the opposite to that negative is it's not like you're missing storyline, really. There's not a lot of major storyline happening in GTA, you know?
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As long as I don't stream story mode of games while people are gone, I suppose that would kind of fix that. Because, I mean, what does it really matter if nobody watches me, you know, drive around and do random missions for 5 hours? Or what does it really matter?
Good catch there by Mike Evans, and his ability to get downfield and create big plays is something that Tom Brady hasn't had on the perimeter in the last few seasons. Mike Evans often fools
The fuck do you mean Tom Brady hasn't had on the perimeter the last few seasons? With the exception of Randy Moss, he's never had that on the perimeter. I think with the exception of Randy Moss, Tom Brady has never had a all-star wide receiver on the outside, ever.
On this drive, but third and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
That is the one thing you can say about Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had receivers on the outside. He had, you know, Marvin Harrison in the beginning. He had Reggie Wayne. I mean, he had a whole bunch of guys. Brady only ever had Randy Moss, and that was only for like 2 seasons.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Do what you want. I'm sure if I missed something big, you tell me. Yeah, I'm sure I'd let everybody know.
And he's got this pretty close.
And if since I am uploading everything to YouTube now, it's not like people can't go back and watch the stuff when they get bored if I'm not streaming. Like everything is there. So there's always, there is that too.
They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Files to YouTube. I gotta get something started for rendering.
As they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Well, whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019
Boom. Oh,
season,
got him right as he threw it.
Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running.
All right, they got the first.
To become a really big downfield threat.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brady now to throw.
Oh, that was a nice breakup.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Jones. And a little bit of space there.
That would be nothing. Nada.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Early on, he had Troy Brown and Deion Branch. Yeah, but neither one of those guys are considered superstars. You know, you're talking about superstars on the outside. He's only ever had Moss.
I guess they figure they got it.
I mean, I think he had AB for like a game. I think one game.
Go for it on 4th down. And he holds it in for the Buccaneers.
I'll be damned. They're making this a game. Deion Branch was until they traded him to the Seahawks. See, to me, a superstar wide receiver is someone that will dominate no matter where he goes. Terrell Owens, whether he was with the Niners, the Eagles, or the Cowboys, dominated games. Moss, no matter where he went, dominated games. You know, it doesn't matter where they would send Calvin Johnson, that receiver for Detroit, he would take over games. Trayvon Diggs is another one. That dude from that dude that they traded away from Houston is another one. Well, okay, he didn't dominate shit in Oakland because he didn't want to. Let's be real. Moss went to Oakland and decided he didn't give a shit anymore because he didn't want to play for Oakland. And I don't fucking blame him. Who willingly wants to play for fucking Oakland? What the fuck is that guy's name they traded away from Houston this year? Hopkins? Deshaun Hopkins? I want to say it's Hopkins.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
DeAndre Hopkins, thank you. You know, he's another one. Like, for example, it wouldn't have mattered in the early 90s or the mid 90s where you traded Jerry Rice. It didn't matter if Jerry Rice had played for Frisco, Dallas, Green Bay, or the goddamn New York Jets. Jerry Rice would have dominated no matter where he was. That's the kind of receiver I'm talking about. You know, but again, Rice is another one of those that didn't dominate when he went to Oakland. Star wide receivers don't dominate in Oakland for some reason. Oh, this is bad. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Funches, because I knew the second I let that go, that was going to be picked.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
If that safety pulls, I'm throwing deep. What the hell was that?
There on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jarius right that time.
Speaking of receivers, did you see Dez went to the... Yeah, I did see that Dez went to the Ravens practice squad.
And the blitz does come.
Oh, come on, come on, Devontae.
And that's a really good job there.
You should catch that.
They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work.
Well, that was because he was old, and they already had Tim Brown and Jerry Porter when we got there. That's true. Branch was the Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, so what? So was Devin Hester, and so was Larry Brown for the Cowboys. I mean, just because you're Super Bowl MVP don't mean shit. Let's be real. All Super Bowl MVP means is that you had one good game in your entire career. Let's be real.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally,
it does when you break a Jerry Rice record to do it. What? Seriously? He actually broke one of Rice's records in the Super Bowl? I didn't know that.
That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating.
Yeah, I had no idea he broke a Jerry Rice record when he was that game.
Look out. This guy's got a big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely.
And if Mama named him Shady, we don't call him Shady. Nice.
At the 44-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, this could be bad. The Bucs are starting to put it together.
From the gun, Brady looking for Godwin.
Yeah, the Bucs are definitely starting to put it together.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here's Brady to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these
just 3 points between them now.
As we get set for the 4th quarter.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter,
it is now tied at 20.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
Okay. I need points. It's really that simple. Because they've come on in the second half.
The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I do like that they've updated the AI to defend that route.
It fights him off.
Oh, God damn, I got away from one, only to get hit by the other.
Vita Vea able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. The left side throw complete to Adams.
There you go, Devontae. There you go.
Opening, and there he goes. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Yeah, don't fumble the football. That is absolutely right.
14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be
at the 2.
Down at at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
Got one.
It might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun.
Oh, they got him at the... Jesus, that's a 3-yard loss. Alrighty.
Back to the 4-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Devontae Adams, there you go.
Open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Edelman. That's somebody I was forgetting. Edelman. Yeah, that's definitely someone I was forgetting.
Now for Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score.
Belichick has that habit with players, doesn't he? Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Interesting. Why are you not registered?
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the gun, Brady. He hits Gronkowski on the out route.
Well, I mean, no one's going to have the same chemistry with Hasselbeck that they had with Brady. I mean, let's be real. Hasselbeck wasn't the same level of quarterback. He just wasn't.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richardson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game.
That Tampa Bay coach looks so pissed off all the time. It's hilarious.
Type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brady now on 1st down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Canton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brady's throw there complete.
Have you ever watched?
It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring
no, I never have.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now
Brady
gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go.
This is it. This is the game. This is going to be the game for Tampa Bay.
And they'll run it with McCoy.
And went nowhere.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. LaShawn McCoy unable to get to the marker.
And let's just run the rest of this damn clock out. Call it a day.
first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard
Okay,
line.
why is this not
2 yards on
registering
the pickup there.
my
It'll be
F
2nd and 8.
drive for some
Clock
reason?
continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 38. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
They'll run on first down.
Oh,
It's Jones.
he shed his blocker and got an arm on him.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down right around the 32-yard line.
This may be the closest game I've had since I started playing the new 2021 version.
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
They made this a game in the second half.
Down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Just barely through the uprights.
As he gets it to go. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
All right, so now no matter what they do, they need to score twice.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
That makes me happy.
Tom Brady in the offense. Down by 10. A little under 1:50 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Now Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Why are you throwing underneath shit? You need some distance.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw, Brady. And that will be incomplete.
Almost picked.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
Got him.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here.
They got me.
The Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one.
I think it's overstating it to say that he came out of nowhere. But did anyone see 19.5 sacks coming from Shaq Barrett last year? And even after he became an acknowledged guy that you had to block, he still was able to get to the quarterback. Expects to continue on that level, and there he is, adding to his totals.
Sorry about that, guys. I was running clock and knew I had some time.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Green Bay, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
Ooh, the Houston Texans next week. Nice.
They can't quite seem to turn things around.
I don't play the Houston Texans very often.
4 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Yeah, I don't play the Texans very often.
Our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right. So that was a better game for our young budding QB here. That was about 65% completion percentage and about 2-1 for the interception TD ratio. If you think this score was equivalent of double-digit score in baseball. Okay, I don't know anything about baseball, so, I mean, you're going to have to explain that one to me, Mayhem, because I know absolutely fucking shit about baseball. It's gonna kick me out to the main page every yeah. Double-digit scores in baseball would be like no defense, 45-40 game here. See, I don't get that though, because it's the same amount of time, quote unquote. In this game, it's 3 downs and you're out. If you can't complete it, 3 downs and you're out. It's the same in baseball. 3 outs and you're out. So, is it just that the ball is harder to hit? I love hitting QBs. You get 3, 4, 5 solid hits and the QBs start giving up. Yeah, no. I'd tell you to let your play do the talking, but then I wouldn't hear from you at all. Oh. Beat J.J. Watt's Texans, generate 400-plus combined yards of offense, give up no sacks. Baseball scores are usually like soccer scores. Okay. Yeah, soccer scores are relatively low. So I don't understand why it has the fan base it does. It's boring as shit. I don't get it. Hockey scores are like that too. Yeah. Hockey scores are worse than that though. No, hockey scores and soccer scores are pretty close because most soccer games are like 2-1, 1-0. Most baseball games, I notice, are like 6-3, 9-4.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I used to know a lot about basketball, and then I witnessed the corruption of the league. And, yeah, I've been a fan since.
It's the Houston
I witnessed firsthand, as a fan, the corruption of the league.
Green Bay Packers.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the
Anybody who may be
Texas,
watching who doesn't know what I'm talking about, if you aren't familiar with baseball, it's with basketball, it's actually a very famous series. Look it up on Wiki. It is the, I want to say it was the 2001 Western Conference Finals, or Western Conference Finals between the Los Angeles Lakers, correct, and the Sacramento Kings. What the NBA and the refs did to Sacramento in those last two games should be fucking criminal. Criminal.
Third and long, it's Watson. And he hits his target.
The Kings had very quietly set up what is probably the best team to ever play the game. They were outscoring everybody in the NBA by like 30 a night. They had the best record in the history of the NBA. They had lost like 5 games all year. They crushed Phoenix in the first round of the playoffs, 4-0, and they outscored them by like 20 a game. They made very quick work of Dallas in the second round. They lost 1 game in that series or something and still won every other game by like 15. And then they get to the Lakers, and they take the first game. They lose the second game by 1. They take the next 2. And then the refs decide they're going to get involved. And the refs decided that they were going to win these games for LA. Single-handedly. All because they wanted the bigger market in the NBA Finals. I stopped watching basketball after that point. I was a huge Kings fan.
I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Dallas and the Washington football team.
First down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And
oh, wow, he forced his way. He powered his way through the tackle. Nice.
Drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson.
Wow. Houston is just marching down the field. They are having no trouble with this Green Bay defense at all.
And it'll set them up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
This is David Johnson,
Got him.
the former All-Pro. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense
2002. Yeah, I figured it was 2001 or 2002. Yeah. It was, oh, God. I still remember how angry I was. Maybe it was the next year they had that record then. I think, because I remember they had 1 year where they only lost like 10 games or something.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Got a man open. It's
touchdown, Houston.
Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical.
159 the next year. I'm actually looking it up right now because I remember there was a year. I remember there was a year. But it's been like I said, it's been like 15, 20 years since we've even thought about baseball because of basketball because of all this shit.
If they're on the field that long, we'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't.
Yeah, that was the year I was thinking about then, yeah. 61-21.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception.
All right, Houston's got a good team this year, apparently. Because they marched right the hell down the field.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Jones breaking from the contact.
Oh, he still ran him down.
Across midfield, down to the 40.
I was thinking he was going to get away.
36 yards on the play. They had a chance to
I was thinking he was going to get away.
Able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 18 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And that's complete to Lewis.
To the tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play call is...
And he's going to
Bunches got in.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams.
Oh, that was Adams. Okay.
His 11th touchdown on the
No wonder he
year.
got in.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown.
Game like this.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Roughing the kicker. God, there's a lot of roughing the passer and roughing the kicker penalties.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Out of the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
I quit
away
watching
from
a
what
lot
you did
when
before
Jerry Krause
because that
decided to break
worked.
up the
But you have to be
Bulls
prepared
after
for
their
wrinkles
2nd
and
3-peat.
counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, I can understand that. You don't want to mess with something like that.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Watson's pass.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Oh, okay. Apparently my controller decided to die. Sorry about that, guys. Be right back. 1 second. There we go.
Open man, the tight end fells. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. 7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And able to work
He's coming through.
5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Watson, he'll look underneath and dump it off to Duke Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun. Watson over the middle.
They are not tackling well at all this game on the defensive side. Just at all.
And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
At least they got a sack. I can't tell who got it, because he seemed to just be tripped up and fall. That's kind of what it looked like.
It's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. From the gun, Watson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Give him 8 on the
Okay,
play,
I'll take it.
and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
When you get Rodman added to Jordan and Pippen, become the first team to win 70 in a season, follow that with winning 69 and 62.
They knew where the sticks were. They got
Yeah.
to stop before it. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt.
And survey
His
says
kick is absolutely perfect.
went, yep,
And
right
it's
to the
now
uprights.
3-0 Texans.
It is not 3-0 game. Stop it. It is 10-7.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they
Yeah,
were
sorry,
big
dude. If
time.
players don't win championships, you should have been able to win a championship every year, even though you trade away those same players.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh,
And
nope.
that's going to be incomplete.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I need to go grab some money because I need food. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I need to give the phone about 5 minutes to charge before I can turn it on and move this money so I can place this order. Because I got a DoorDash order for some Wendy's here.
Let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's first down.
First down.
Oh, this is Adams going deep too. Oh, safety, please pull. Safety, please pull.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking deep for Adams.
Oh, almost picked.
There,
I shouldn't even have thrown that. The safety didn't pull. I should not have thrown that.
Free safety to come up with, but it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, I am very surprised he held on to that.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. 16 yards, a first down.
First down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good.
Ah, God damn it.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and
I cannot make decisions like that in a game like this.
37-yard line.
That was all on me.
They brought the house that time on the
100% on me.
Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
That was all me.
After the interception, here's Watson. And Stills over the middle.
Jesus.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
On second down, Johnson.
Dude,
He's
Jesus.
got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 21. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another first and 10. From the gun, Watson. And this is caught by Fells, right side. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Makes the score Texans 13 to 7.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he returns
Okay.
this to the
Hey,
22.
I held him to or the defense held him to 3, so I will count that as a win.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
All right, let's try this again. This time without the pick, shall we?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
There you go.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Can he go all the way? He's not fast. Yes, he can.
Packers.
What's going on, Javen? How you doing, man? How's work?
His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
Could he have been more open? No, I don't think he could have.
Now Crosby for the point after. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here.
Be like an 8-hour render.
It
was a sad day for me. Last day working the same shift as the gal. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks, dude. Did you guys end up working stuff out?
Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
No, get him, get him.
They weren't happy with that field.
Did he get the first? I think he might have gotten the first. Nope, he did not get the first.
The extra point, that's it.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Third down and less than a yard.
From the gun, Watson finding fouls.
That got the first, though.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here.
3rd and 4. Can we get a stop here? Come on, D. Can we get a stop here?
Gun on third, Watson.
Got him.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Up inside the 10.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. And we see his collection of highlights. He's always so tough to cover.
He really is, and there are plenty of reasons why. Runs great routes, has an understanding what defenses want to do against him.
That's good.
Really
at least the friendship survived. You know, that's always a plus.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they get
I might be able to get into field goal range.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Are you serious? What did you stop running in mid?
That's one you maybe expect your
Devontae?
free safety to come up with, but it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him.
Roughing the passer? Oh, screw you.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
This is going to be way close. You know what? The coach keeps telling me to run the football, but I can't do that.
They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
We was friends a good 8 years before we tried that. You know, see, yeah, at the very least, the friendship survived, so that's always a plus.
Third-year punter J.K. Scott, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before.
Yeah, there's no way they try to try to throw it. There's just no way.
He'll take the knee.
Yeah, he took the knee. That's what I thought would happen. That's what I figured this would be.
A very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And
Lions,
in the late stages of the first half, it's the Lions who are out in front. Kenny Golladay, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Amari Cooper, a touchdown reception.
All right,
Finally,
Cowboys got it going on it.
Check on the
That's
Ravens
good.
at home at M&T Bank Stadium.
Oh,
And
Ravens.
oh,
wow, 2 winless teams, or 2 perfect teams. 6-0, 6-0.
Touchdown reception. Meanwhile,
And
in
we're
our
open to
game,
begin
it's
trying
been a
again down the
first
line.
half.
That's good.
Who can put it together in
At
the
least it
second
didn't end
half?
badly.
For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This is a really close game, too.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
At least the Cowboys got going in some universe. Ain't that the fucking truth?
This will be a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it. We got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, what they put together.
Even the game didn't want to hear their name dropping. That's hilarious.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones.
Okay, that's 12.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019,
I'm so embarrassed because I have a legit shot at division champs. I actually don't want us to win another game all year.
The ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result,
oh, hold on. Hold on.
Can he go?
Can he go? Yes, he can.
Take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Head it out, man. Gonna leave the alert for you.
So
All right,
fast,
Vulcan.
no reaction
We'll
time
see you
from
when
the
you get back from
secondary,
wherever
so
you're
I'm gonna
going, man.
give
Take it
credit to
easy.
the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And
Extra point try now for Crosby. And with that, the lead is up to 8. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays.
So,
75
Javen, do you
yards
have
later,
a
into the end
PS4
zone.
or a new gen Xbox?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Cobb.
Going to a friend's to watch the
able to
season
get
premiere of
this
The
out
Mandalorian.
to the
Okay,
25.
nice. Enjoy it. Let me know how it is.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession.
I'm
of the
PS4,
second
yo.
half.
Okay, good.
A trail
In that
offense,
case, you may
first
be
time
interested in the
touchdown
announcement I made a little bit before you got here.
and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
We're having
what
our
they
yearly
have
contest
planned.
starting at on the 1st of November.
To start half,
If we can get from November 1st to December 10th, it's going to run from November 1st to December 10th. And if I can get 50 subs or subscriptions on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, I'm going to mix them both together. So it's 50 subscribers on the YouTube channel or 50 subs on Twitch, or a mixture of both. If I hit 50 total, I'm going to give someone a free copy of Cyberpunk 2077.
Tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and is much more successful as well.
And of course, for those who don't have the game systems, if the person who doesn't have a game system happens to win, instead of a copy of Cyberpunk, it's going to be a $100 gift card to the store of their choosing.
On first down, Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And not able to break away
And
this time as they're going
dead
to stop
again.
it right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check it to a throw the next time.
You mean if they ever actually release it? I have faith they'll release it. I mean, Square Enix did delay Final Fantasy 15 5 times for a year and a half, but it eventually came out. Final Fantasy 7 Remake was delayed 3 times. So, I mean, it'll get out eventually. I have faith in Project CD Red.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
All right, let's drive down the field
So here are the Packers now to take over.
and grab another
They're
score.
riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game.
Can Aaron Jones break off another big run? Let's find out.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Nope.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I was just making fun of him. Nice.
Like I could see what he
But I've
was
heard that from a
thinking
lot
on
of
that
people,
carry.
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that were concerned about the game actually getting released or not. And I'm like, oh, no, it'll get released. It's all right, guys. Calm down.
That one being bigger.
Oh, come on. Adams, you got to hold on to that.
But it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking deep for Adams.
Are you serious?
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
That's all I can say right there. It's just, oh. Considering what they did with The Witcher 3, it'll be worth it. Oh, you got to be damn fucking right. Witcher 3 was one of the best games I ever played.
Watson on first down. Forced out to his left.
You know what? Houston deserves to win this game because that last INT was all the quarterback. He had Adams deep. Adams had that defender beat by 3 yards. He just didn't put enough power on it.
There's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Good.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, and a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Watson now, operating from the gun. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson.
God damn it.
Take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Did you watch the Netflix series?
Up to go for 2. To the air yet again. Watson throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it
All right,
done.
we got a tie game here.
Now your team has the
This is the 2nd really good game in a row.
Saying, let's see if you can match us.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's not throw another pick, shall we?
Their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Running
all right, Aaron George got like
Jones,
3, maybe 3,
maybe a
2.
couple.
Yeah.
And it's 2nd down.
The tackle made by
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Oh, come on.
Throw, but incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball
did,
away.
and I dig it.
But the
Superman
bottom
is an
line
excellent
that's a
Witcher.
pass
Yeah,
he's
he.
gotta have and a pass he
I
should
wasn't quite sure how well he'd do playing Geralt, but he did a hell of a job.
Drop to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but
I tossed a point his way. Nice.
But it's now 4th down.
You know how many people were mad because they thought they got his name wrong?
They're staring at a 4th down.
There were so many people that were mad that he wasn't called Dandelion
It'll be a 40-yard
in that show, Yasker,
return.
without realizing that is his actual name from the books. Dandelion was 100% the name Dandelion was a 100% creation of the games. Yaskier is his actual name from the books, and I think it's hilarious that all these haters online, they're like, how dare you change this character's name? I'm like, how dare you not read the fucking literature?
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
It's about time somebody got a holding call that wasn't fucking me.
You think being able to fire out and block it'd be
Hey,
a lot
honey.
easier to not commit a holding penalty?
Yeah, I'll come get you. You're
It's
right,
tough
your
to
way.
keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
food's going to be here in about 10 minutes.
Flushed out right.
Do you want me to keep charging it, or do you want it? It's only got 2%. If I unplug it, it's going to die. Your choice.
Christian Kirksey able to run it down for a loss of a yard.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always
I got you a couple of junior bacons.
He can take off and make a big play with his legs.
Yeah.
How about the way they were
The
able
bacon,
to
yeah.
contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A shotgun snap for Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
All right, guys. Got him. Nice.
The Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Yeah, it amused me to no end, Jamin. Straight up. It amused me so much.
Drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage.
It just shows you that the outrage on the internet really is absolutely fucking worthless, because most of the times they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Let's be real. All these keyboard warriors that want to bitch because of this inaccuracy or that inaccuracy have no idea about the actual source material. Like, I was watching a couple of those everything wrong with etc. videos for video games and things like that. And I'm like, some of the things that these people are... This is going to be a pick. Nope. Some of these things people are bitching about are explained in the actual mythology if they paid attention. But, you know, we as people have the attention span of a fucking gnat. How? Okay, the computer obviously does not want me winning this game. That's all this is.
Incomplete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Yeah, see?
And that is
bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I call horse shit on that.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
You want real fun? Go to a hardcore Trekkie group and like Discovery. Really?
7 yards on the punt.
Did the hardcore Trekkie groups not like Discovery? Is that a thing that I don't know about? Because I wasn't aware that was a thing. I thought hardcore Trekkies liked everything Star Trek.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's like Enterprise.
That one. It's 2nd down.
I knew that some of the hardcore Trek fans didn't like certain things about Voyager, but I don't know. I liked Voyager personally.
All tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
It fucked with certain lore, so the hardcores hate it. How can it fuck with? How can Discovery fuck with certain lore? Doesn't it take place before there is lore?
The final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
I thought Discovery took place like before
On 1st down,
everything, pretty much.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Get him, get him.
On the left side.
Okay, nice. Voyager and Enterprise are my favorite series. Deep Space Nine is actually my preferred series. For one reason and one reason only. I was a little iffy on DS9 in the beginning, and then DS9 introduced, in my opinion, what is the greatest Star Trek villain of all time, the fucking Dominion. I love the Dominion.
I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable.
When you introduce a race of changelings that love to destroy other people by infiltration from the inside, and at the same moment introduce a race that is more of a badass at hand-to-hand combat than the Klingons are, oh, I'm all down. I'm all in, 100%. All the chips to the center table, I'm all in.
This is where the ball goes anymore.
On to punt now.
Roughing the kicker. Oh, that's going to be roughing the kicker.
But now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the
Fuck
two.
you, game. Yeah, this game does not want me winning this game for some reason.
Just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him,
See, Enterprise was a prequel and took stuff that had been established as history in the original series and changed it.
3 yards on the pickup there.
Like, okay, like what though? Because there wasn't a lot of stuff from the original, you know, Cochrane era that was actually established.
Not quite to the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard
Discovery
line.
changes shit because Klingons changes. Spock has a sister and shit like. But okay, I'm okay with certain changes like that, like Spock having a sister. Okay, maybe they just never talked about it. Maybe Spock just never talked about his sister. And that's believable because if you look at the history of the series, Vulcans never really talk about their family unless they're asked specifically about their family. Look at Tuvok. Tuvok had 3 kids that nobody knew about until they do that flashback episode where you see holograms of them. I think it was holograms of them or something in Voyager. That you realize Tuvok has children, and he had never talked about the fact that he had children. So Spock having a sister that he never talked about would actually be... It would actually fit the mythology based on what they have written and how they have written the Vulcans. It would make sense.
Really good pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I would need to know what kind of changes they made to the Klingons, though, because that would be iffy for me right there. I love the Klingons.
Watson, this will be caught at about the 5.
They are just marching.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches. At the 4-yard.
From the gun, here's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon
All right,
Cooks,
3rd and inches.
he
Let's
was
go.
going after.
Let's
And
go.
Bring up 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. Looking in
The Klingons, they've changed with every new era. Yeah. Hey, Valkyrie, what's going on, honey? I'll get you your ice. I haven't forgotten, honey. I'm just waiting for the delivery guy to start heading this way.
An unexpected 4th down here.
The Klingons, they've changed with every new era. They didn't majorly change them in the modern era, though. Like, the Klingons of Next Generation, DS9, and Voyager are pretty similar to each other.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player,
I have no internet. Okay. I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I
The Green Bay offense now about ready to
when I get up to get this food. Because I mean, I know it's not CenturyLink because I'm on CenturyLink streaming right now, and I know it's not Mediacom being down because I'm on the computer with Mediacom. So unless it hasn't updated this app, because nope, everything's good. So I'll check yours out when I'm done. I know it's not either one because I'm technically on both. So maybe you're not plugged in properly. I'll take a look when I get up to go upstairs to get you ice and check this. I can get this food.
Try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this throw.
Devontae Adams. He's gone.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams.
That's what I mean. They had the original series Klingons, then they made changes for the movies. And in the second roundup shows, and they changed. I didn't catch the end of that, Mayhem. The last thing I see is, and the second of shows, then they changed, and I didn't see anything after the word then they changed.
Now Crosby for the point after.
Discovery Klingons look close to the JJ Trek Klingons. Then they changed them for the new reboot movies, and they kind of changed them again for the new show.
75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
I guess I'm kind of seeing the problem that people are having then with them, because I heard a lot of rumblings about Discovery not being able to make the concrete decision on whether or not it was in the Cannon universe or whether or not it was in the J.J. Abrams universe, because it seems to pull aspects of both. I did hear rumblings about that.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it.
They are marching.
Right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Watson.
God, they are really marching. Look at this.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. The food's on the way. I'm going to get her soda, check the internet, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. See, in TOS, they had no ridges. Discovery is right before, and they ridges. I think he's talking about the Klingons in the original series. Oh, yeah, okay. That might be simply because they would be unrecognizable now. They were only without the ridges in the original series in like the 70s. No one's going to remember that. That might be simply like an answer for that is because they made the decision that they're going to go with ridges. Yes, 60s. So not a lot of people are going to remember that.
Would be a go-ahead
Or
touchdown.
I probably wouldn't have.
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They explained it on DS9. They did.
So
How do I have no memory of that?
Now here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Watson looks to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they didn't put any lettuce on my damn burger, fuckers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And Stills over the middle.
Dude, Trekkies invented being sweaty nerds about everything, every stupid little thing. You're not wrong. You were not wrong at all.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And with that last play, he's now up over the... And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Enterprise did a whole make mini arc on it too, starring Brent Spiner. Really? I've watched a couple of YouTube videos about Trek lore that explain certain things that if you paid subtle attention, you would have seen them. Like a lot of the fans that have an issue in the difference between the Borg of the Next Generation and the Borg of now, that if you paid close enough attention, you can actually see why they act differently, and that they actually explain it with dialogue if you're paying attention. I thought that was really cool, because he actually broke down the scenes where it explains it.
31-28, less than 90 seconds to go. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here, as they've got a... He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they worked this well.
The real reason is because they had more money in the 80s. I would think they had more money now, based on CG and everything. But the way the person explained it is that Q explains in the episode that the Borg don't care about people. They care about technology. They will assimilate a vessel and leave the crew completely untouched, because they want the technology, not the people. And then suddenly the Borg are literally assimilating everything they come across. People, civilizations, technology. And the guy looked at the episodes and looked at the appearances, and he said the reason for it is all of a sudden the Borg are the apex of technology. They are the be-all, end-all of technology. They come across this ship that not only appears in an instant, but also, despite all of their superior technology, disappears in an instant. Now, they don't know about the Q. They don't know about the powers of the Q. So the Borg is set to believe that this is because this species has technology Not only superior, but far superior to their own. So they do the only thing they can do. They begin to assimilate everything they can get their hands on, trying to find information about this new technology that they never even dreamed was possible. And if you look at it like that, it makes perfect sense. Absolutely perfect sense.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is caught.
Got it.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with time running out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the... little bit of time. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. 5 plays there.
I mean, that's why the Klingons changed. Oh, you mean from the original series to Next Generation? They had more money in the 80s, so they were able to do more with the Klingons when they came back in the Next Generation. That actually makes a lot of sense, too, yeah.
They run up and send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot,
Enterprise does it as a tie-in.
No one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw.
See, ma'am, the person that did the video was trying to look at a canon, in-character, like in-episode logic for why the Borg changed so drastically from their first appearance in Next Generation to literally their next appearance in Next Generation. Because when you look at the Borg from the Q episode, and then you look at the Borg from just literally the next episode they're in, which is the episode with Hugh, they are drastically different entities from just those 2 episodes. So they were trying to look for a reason that this could have changed so drastically in one show over the course of like 2 seasons. I think the Borg appear in Season 1, and then they come back in Season 3. And that explanation, when you look at it like that, it actually makes a lot of sense. It was because the Borg had no idea that Q existed. No idea that Q existed. So they were trying to find a technological answer for what Q did right in front of them. And which, my favorite character of the entire show, by the way, all the mythology of all the shows, Q is by far my favorite character.